You know what? I'm going into this video with the fact that I just like the fact that this guy actually called us a good team. Let me go ahead and play this, guys, but this is a Steelers fan on TikTok talking crap to Commanders fans and the Commanders before their game today. This is going to age very well.
The Steelers play the Commanders this week, and I'm just confused why y'all are hyping up this Commanders team. Who the fuck did they beat? Outside of that Bengals game that they won, who?
Just take a moment. Outside of that Bengals game they won. So who did they beat? Meaning, like, they played all bad teams. They only beat bad teams, right? That's the whole argument there. Outside of that Bengals team, we suck, but we don't suck that bad. I gotta give my man some props here. I'm kind of on his side now. No, I think the Commanders are a great team. But, I mean, man just kind of gave us, like, the best free pass of all time. Man said, except for that Bengals squad. Because that Bengals squad, they're pretty good. But outside of that Bengals squad, who did they beat that was good? You know what's funny is I don't know if a lot of Bengals fans would agree with his statement. It's so funny because he's a Steelers fan, and, you know, he's saying a statement that I think Bengals fans would be like, oh, okay, come on now, man, let's not go that far. No, I think we're a good team, but it's just, oh, that's kind of funny. But, yeah, they beat the Cardinals, which, the Cardinals are 5-4 right now and lead the NFC West. They're good. They beat the Brownies. Listen, the Brownies beat the Ravens, and then we beat the Browns. So, therefore, we beat the Ravens and we beat the Browns, technically. They went toe-to-toe with the Ravens. We know a thing about that. They beat the Panthers. Okay, I'll give props. That's not really anything special. They beat the Giants. Hey, the Giants, that's a divisional matchup in New York. That is not easy to beat. And I just scroll down here. And then they beat the Chicago Bears, which, according to Nick Wright, the Chicago Bears was going to be a Super Bowl team. So, technically, they beat a Super Bowl team, technically.
What the fuck did they beat? Who? Y'all just beat the bum-ass Giants. Y'all just beat the bum-ass Bears. Y'all just beat the bum-ass Panthers. And look at that. You lost against one good team. You lost against the Ravens. You beat the bum-ass Browns, and you beat the bum-ass Cardinals. The Commanders, they're not that good. Y'all been guessing.
Hey, we're that good. Apparently, we're that good. Hey, man, I did not expect to catch dubs from a Steelers fan TikTok. I was expecting this to be absolute strays on our behalfs. I thought they were going to give, absolutely besmirch the good penny-picking name of Mike Brown. My man understands the fact that we play him twice in the next, 7 weeks. He's like, I can trash the Commanders, I can destroy the Commanders, I can talk all the trash I want, right? But he's like, oh, we play the Bengals twice the rest of the season. He's like, let me not trash that team. Let me not trash the Bengals. Bro, we should be catching all the strays and we're not.
The Commanders, they beat the Ravens, the Lions, the Chiefs, the Eagles. They didn't beat none of those fucking teams. The teams that they were beating are all ass. Let's keep it 100. This week, when my Pittsburgh Steelers go to Washington, D.C. to put hands and feet on that fucking team, I don't want to hear y'all say shit.
Well, they don't go to Washington, D.C. They go to Landover, Maryland. Washington, D.C. is not Landover, Maryland, my good sir. That's a completely different locations. I promise you, if you go to Washington, D.C. for the game, you're going to be rudely mistaken when you realize the game's in Landover, Maryland. It's in Maryland. It's not in D.C. So, they're not even called the Washington, D.C. Commanders. They're called the Washington Commanders. I know it's supposed to be for Washington, D.C., but there's a reason why there's no D.C. in there. They're in Landover, Maryland, my man. They're actually closer to you, most likely. Landover, Maryland, probably closer to PA and Pittsburgh than they are to DC. That's actually not true at all. They're actually a lot closer than that. But that's beside the point. They're actually a lot closer to DC. Because from Landover, Maryland to PA, I believe is like a 2.5 hour drive. To DC from Landover, Maryland is probably like a 30, 45 minute drive. But if you ever drove in DC, you know how bad it is. So.
I don't want to hear y'all say nothing because that Commanders team, they're not as good as what y'all think. And I'm telling y'all, the Steelers are going to go to y'all stadium and show y'all that y'all are not fucking like that. Y'all motherfuckers just got past the Bears on some lucky-ass miracle Hail Mary. Y'all think that shit's going to happen to this team? Fuck them. That shit don't, that type of shit don't happen to this team. It don't. And I seen that the Steelers are underdog this week. I love it. I fucking love it because if y'all think that the Steelers are scared that the Commanders beat the Cardinals, woo. The Commanders beat the Browns, woo. The Commanders beat the Panthers, woo. They don't give a fuck about none of these teams that they are beating. I know what y'all are thinking. He's hyping up this Steelers team like they're so good. He's hyping them. Okay, after this week, y'all are going to see. Y'all going to see. I ain't going to say no more. Y'all are going to fucking see. This Commanders team is being way too hyped. Y'all are gassing them up a little too much for my liking. But after this week, all that hype's going to be out the window. That's just going to be calmed down. Don't worry about it, y'all. Don't worry.
This is going to be a fun week. I can't wait to watch this game today now. This makes me want to watch the game even more. I think, honestly, man might be an industry plant for the Washington Commanders. He is an industry plant because they're trying to sell more tickets, and they're like, you know what? We need someone who can hype up the Commanders so people want to watch the game. And he's just made all these people probably want to watch this football game now. Shout out to my mans here because he just absolutely made everyone want to watch. Bro, that's going to really, really backfire on him. I can't wait for it. I guarantee you, if they lose, man's going to delete his TikTok and just absolutely go into the nothing burger because he talks so much crap about the Commanders. He talks so much crap about the Commanders, man. Holy lordy. Anyway, though, I do think the Steelers will probably win that game in the end. I'm going to guess that they win by like maybe 7 points or maybe even 4 points. Like, it's very possible they win by less than a touchdown. But this man's talking about them like they're going to win by 60 points. Like, I don't know if I would really go too crazy there, my guy. Yeah, I think the the spread for this game is like 7.5 points for the Commanders. Or no, it's for the Steelers, excuse me, the 7.5 points, which I would bet that spread all day, every day. I'll take the Steelers +7 over the Commanders, but I don't think the Commanders will win this game. But I'm excited Steelers win this game, but I don't think they're gonna I don't think they're gonna win by more than like 4 points. So if you give me 7 points, I'll take that. But shout out to this guy. We're a good team. Yeah.